Back in freshman year, she applied to room with me because her family was struggling financially. To spare her feelings, I shared my snacks, lent her my clothes, and covered her expenses whenever she needed it. By graduation, she'd landed a spot in grad school with top grades, and I'd signed with my dream company. The school even featured our dorm on social media, calling us the ultimate roommate goals. Just as I was celebrating our 4-year friendship, Sunyeon dropped a 10,000-word manifesto titled "The Invisible Bullying I Endured in the Dorm." It went viral instantly, and I became the internet's public enemy #1. You thought your handouts were kindness? No, they were a total assault on my dignity. You deserve everything coming to you. Angry justice warriors swarmed my apartment, claiming they were there to settle the score for Sunyeon. As they beat me, a broken rib punctured my lung, and I started coughing up blood. In my final moments, I saw Sunyeon standing outside the crowd, watching me with a cold, triumphant smirk. When I opened my eyes again, I was back at the start of freshman year. As Sunyeon stood at the dorm door with her suitcase, I thought, invisible bullying, huh? This time, let's see how you finish school without my handouts. Hi, I'm Sunyeon. Is this room 306? That familiar voice made me look up. There she was, dragging a beat-up suitcase, wearing a faded t-shirt, looking all shy and pathetic. In my past life, I'd have jumped up to help her with her bags and given her the best locker. But this time, yeah, it is, I replied coldly, going right back to organizing my stuff. Sunyeon froze, clearly not expecting that. She dragged her suitcase in herself and struggled to hoist it onto the top bunk. Could you give me a hand? This bag is pretty heavy. I glanced at her and said, sorry, my back's been acting up. Then I walked into the bathroom. When I came out, she was drenched in sweat, having finally shoved the bag up there. She looked at me, clearly hurt and confused. My past self would have felt guilty and cold-hearted, but now, I just find it pathetic. This is the girl who, 4 years later, would frame my kindness as condescending charity and my help as an insult to her pride, then watch me die without blinking. What's your name? Lin Ching. King, can I call you that? We're going to be roommates for 4 years, after all. She gave me a sycophantic smile. I fell for that exact smile for 4 whole years. Just use my full name, I said flatly. I'm not really into nicknames. Sunyeon's smile stiffened. Just then, the other 2 roommates started arriving. Zhao Yu and Xin Xiaoxiao were both locals from well-off families. They were a bit surprised by Sunyeon's outfit, but they still greeted her politely. That evening, the dorm held its first group dinner. I think I'll pass. I'm not really hungry.